Hello children, how are you all? Hope you are all fine. This week beta we will be discussing about the properties of multiplications of rational numbers. Clear? Now what is the first property? You know in my part 1 video of rational numbers, I discussed these properties with respect to addition. Now I am going to discuss these properties with respect to multiplication. The first property is the closure property. What is the closure property? If I have a rational number x and I multiply it with another rational number y, right? Then what is this equal to? This is equal to xy, and this xy is also a rational number. Clear? Similarly, for example, I'll just take an example here. Say you have got 1 over 2, that is a rational number, and you multiply with another rational number, say for example 2 by 5. Now when you multiply them, 2 will get cancelled and your answer will be 1 by 5. Beta 1 by 5 is also a rational number. So what does the closure property say? Closure property says that the product of two rational numbers is also a rational number. Now next beta we have the commutative property. Commutative property says that if you multiply x with y, that is the same as you multiply y with x. Now let me take the example, this one only. Say 1 by 2 is my x and 2 by 5 is my y. So when I multiplied 1 by 2 with 2 by 5, my answer was 1 by 5. Now if I change the reverse of this, say I multiply 2 by 5 with 1 by 2, then you can well see that my answer again is equal to 1 by 5. So this shows that x multiplied by y is equal to y multiplied by x. This is the commutative property. Next beta we have the associative property. You know, associative property is discussed with the three rational numbers. Let me take three rational numbers. X multiplied by y multiplied by z. This will give me the same answer as x multiplied by y multiplied by z. Let me take an example here again beta. If I have, suppose x is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by y is 2 by 5 multiplied by 5 by 3. What do I get? This 2 gets cancelled. I have got 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 3. 2 gets cancelled. The answer to this side is 1 by 3. Now if I take this side, x is 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 5 in the first bracket multiplied by 5 by 3 in the third place. 2 gets cancelled with 2. I have 1 by 5 multiplied by 5 by 3. 5 gets cancelled. My answer to this is 1 by 3. So therefore, the associative property says that x multiplied by y multiplied by z is same as x multiplied by y in the first bracket multiplied by z. Now we have the distributive property. In the distributive property, this distributive property of multiplication over addition, how it is going to be discussed, just see all of you. Just see all of you beta. In this property, in the distributive property, just see. Suppose I have got 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 5 plus 5 by 3. This is the distributive property. 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 5 multiplied by 5 by 3. Now if I have to solve this, according to the rule, first of all I have to solve the bracket. When I have to solve the bracket, what I see? 1 by 2. You will take the LCM of this part beta. 5 and 3 LCM will be equal to 15. 3 2s are 6. 5 5s are 25. So what do you get is 1 by 2 multiplied by 31 by 15. The answer to this becomes 31 by 30. Now just see beta that if I take 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 5, I distribute it, means I multiply the term outside the bracket with the first term and then I put a plus sign and I multiply the first term with the second term 5 by 3. Do I get the same answer? If I am able to get the answer, that means my distributive property holds. Now for that, 2 gets cancelled with 2 and what do you get is, here you get 1 by 5 plus 5 by 3 3 2s are 6. ठीक है बेटा. Now let's take the LCM. What will be the LCM of this? The LCM of this will be 30. 6 5 30 will be the LCM. 5 6 are 30, so you will have 6 here, and 6 5 are 30. 5 multiplied by 5 you've already done in your addition, that is equal to 25, and 25 plus 6 is equal to 35 by 30. So beta, what do you conclude from here? You conclude that if you multiply the rational number with sum of two rational numbers, or you multiply the rational number with the first rational number, distribute it, है ना? You distribute it, but this property holds only in addition beta. It will not hold in subtraction. Just you have to keep in mind that if you have a plus sign here, then also only this property will hold. Otherwise, it will not hold. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 5 will be same, plus 1 by 2 multiplied by 5 by 3. You got the same answer as you got it in the first case. This is the distributive property. Next beta, we have the multiplicative identity. Now just see what is the multiplicative identity. Let me discuss with you. In multiplicative identity beta, identity का मतलब क्या होता है? अपनी पहचान, है ना? Identity means अपनी पहचान. So multiplicative identity means that if you multiply any rational number with 1, है ना? We know that any number multiplied by 1 is the number itself. That means 1 is the identity element. Because when you are multiplying any rational number, say for example 3 by 5 multiplied by 1, the answer to this is 3 by 5. So this is the additive multiplicative identity. So यहाँ पे what is the multiplicative identity? This 1 is the multiplicative identity. Okay beta? Next we have the property of 0. What is the property of 0? You multiply any rational number with 0, the answer is always going to be 0. So x multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. 5 by 7 multiplied by 0 is also equal to 0. So this is the property of 0, that if you multiply any rational number with 0, the answer you will get will always be 0. Last beta, we have the multiplicative inverse. Inverse or reciprocal is one and the same thing. What I mean is, suppose I have a rational number x, right, and I multiply it with another rational number which I take the reciprocal of the first one. Clear? So that the product will be equal to what? X and x will get cancelled and I will get the product 1. So what is the multiplicative inverse? Suppose you have got 3 by 5. Okay? You will multiply 3 by 5 by its inverse. Inverse means 5 by 3. Inverse means the reciprocal, and the answer to this will always be equal to 1. So what I mean is, when you multiply any rational number by its reciprocal or by its inverse, the answer to that will always be equal to 1. So beta, we will verify here that mod of x plus y is equal to mod of x plus mod of y for x equal to 5 by 6 and y is equal to minus 7 by 8. Beta, this symbol is called mode, or we call it absolute value. Clear? Now what I mean by absolute value? First of all, let me take an example. If you have beta any number which is a negative number, when you take out this number out of this sign, which is the sign of absolute, you always take it to be positive. If the number is already positive, then you are not going to change the sign, because the mode of a negative number or the absolute value of negative number is positive. But if the number is already positive, the mod of that number will remain positive. It will not become negative. So this is the thing that we have to keep in mind when we are going to verify this question. Now see beta, in x, I have to prove that the left hand side is equal to right hand side. We have to verify it. So in place of x, what I will put is 5 by 6, plus in place of y, I will put minus 7 by 8. You will say to it, are they equal? So here, this is equal to mod of x, which is 5 by 6, plus mod of y, which is equal to minus 7 by 8. Now see, what you will do? First of all, inside this you will take the, because they are both inside the same sign, so you will take the LCM first of all. Now the LCM of 6 and 8, both are coming, the first number, which is the first common multiple of these two numbers, is 24. On the table of 6, 6 4s are 24, 5 4s are 20. On the table of 8, 8 3s are 24, 3 7s are 21. But because you have a negative sign, a positive sign here, so you know by now that plus minus will become minus and 7 3s are will become 21. So 20 minus 21, again the bigger number is 21, so negative sign with this minus 1 by 24. So when you take it out of the mod sign, the answer to this is 1 by 24. Clear? Now let me take this side. Mod of x, that is equal to beta 5 by 6, and mod of minus 7 by 8. As I told you, negative when it come outside will become positive, so it will be 7 by 8. Now you take the LCM. The LCM of this again will be equal to 24. 6 4s are 4 5s are 20. 8 3s are 3 7s are 21. So beta, when you add it, the answer to this is 41 by 24, means they are not equal. So what do you conclude from here? We conclude that if we have a negative rational number, right? If we have a negative rational number in this case, like x is a positive rational number but y is a negative rational number, then this property of absolute value of x plus y is equal to absolute value of x plus absolute value of y, this will not hold. Okay, this will not be true, because here you saw that the left hand side was not equal to your right hand side. But instead beta, if this number would also have been positive, अगर ये 7 by 8 भी positive होता, it would not be minus 7 by 8, then definitely you would have got the left hand side equal to the right hand side. Okay. So now beta, I have taken another sum, verify, where I have taken x plus y power minus 1 is not equal to x power minus 1 and y power minus 1. You know what is the meaning of power minus 1. Whenever there is a power minus 1, you know that you will take the reciprocal of that term number and then the power becomes positive. Okay? That you have done in the exponents topic, which you have done in class 7. Now let us see what is the value of x here. The value of x is 3 by 5 and the value of y is given to be 4 by 9. The power is minus 1, and I will show that the result of this is not equal to these results. So let me first of all take the left hand side. Okay? हम left hand side, right hand side separate लेके solve करेंगे. So let me take the left hand side बेटा. Left hand side में the value of x is 3 by 5 and the value of y is 4 by 9 and the power is minus 1. So what is the first step? What will we do first of all? We will take the LCM, because we know that we always take the LCM and then only we can solve this bracket. So 5 and 9 LCM is, because both these numbers have no common multiple, so that means we will just multiply them and we will get the LCM. So 5 9s are 45. Now 5 9s are 45, 9 3s are 27, 9 5s are 45, 5 4s are 20, raised to power minus 1. So 27 plus 20, what is this equal to beta? This is equal to 47 by 45 raised to power minus 1. So आपको पता है कि whenever the power is negative, you are just going to reciprocate it and get the positive. So इसको reciprocal कर दो, क्या बन जाएगा ये? 45 by 47. So my left hand side is giving me this result. Now let me see that is the right hand side equal to this or is it not equal? Because what he says is that it should not be equal. Okay? So we will what is the verification that they should not be equal here? Okay? So let me take x. What is my x beta? That is 3 by 5 raised to power minus 1. And what is my y? My y is 4 by 9 raised to power minus 1. Now again you know that if the power is negative, we will reciprocal it and become positive. So 3 by 5, the reciprocal of this will become beta 5 by 3. And now the power is not negative, it is positive now. Similarly beta, if you take 4 by 9 and take the reciprocal, so this will become 9 by 4. Now let's take the LCM. Again 3 and 4 do not have any common multiple. So what you will do, you will just multiply them and the least common multiple will become 12. Now 3 4s are 12, 4 5s are 20, 4 3s are 12, 3 9s are 27. So what is the answer you are getting beta? The answer you are getting is 47 by 12. What is the answer you got this side? 45 by 45 by 47. Here what you got is 47 by 12. That means they are not equal. And this is what we wanted to prove, that x plus y raised to power minus 1 is not equal to x power minus 1 plus y power minus 1. So hence it is verified. Hope all of you are clear. So now again beta we will be verifying another relation which is x minus y. Firstly I took a sum of plus. Here it is x minus y raised to power minus 1 is not equal to x power minus 1 minus y power minus 1. So let me start with again the left hand side. What is my left hand side? X minus y. So as you can see the value of x is 2 by 5 minus the value of y is 7 by 3 raised to power minus 1. So again let me take the LCM of 5 and 3. Okay, 5 and 3 LCM will be 15, 5 3s are 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 5 7s are 35 raised to power minus 1. Now plus minus क्या होता है? Minus sign of the greater term. So 35 में से 6 minus कर. When 35 minus 6 that is equal to minus 29 by 15 raised to power minus 1. Now how to make this negative power positive? Take the reciprocal. When you will take the reciprocal, it will be 15 upon 29. But a negative sign denominator में नहीं लगाते हैं, so we will put the negative sign here only. The value, although we have taken the reciprocal, but negative sign we in the standard form we always put it in the numerator. So minus 15 by 29 is the answer to my left hand side. Now let me see what is my right hand side. Are they equal? So let me take the right hand side. The right hand side was x power minus 1 means 2 by 5 raised to power minus 1 minus y which is 7 by 3 raised to power minus 1. Negative को positive करो. Take the reciprocal of this. This will be 5 by 2. This will be 3 by 7. Now let's take the LCM. The LCM of 2 and 7 will be equal to 14. Now 2 7s are 7 5s are 35. 7 2s are 14. 3 2s are 6. What is 36? 6 5 minus 6 that is equal to 29 by 14. So what do you see? Here you got the answer minus 15 by 29. Here you got 29 by 14. So are they equal? They are not equal. Okay, this is what you wanted to prove that they are not equal. So this is hence valid. So beta in the same way we can do it for division also and for multiplication also accordingly. Beta we have to arrange in ascending or descending order. We are given some rational numbers. So as you can see these rational numbers are given in mixed fraction form. Okay, you know what are mixed fractions. So first of all we will convert all of them into improper fractions and then we will learn how to arrange it in ascending or descending order. So first of all how you do is you multiply this and you add this to it. This is the rule. 5 multiplied by 3 15 plus 4 this is 19 by 5 comma 6 3s are 18 plus 2 20 by 3 comma 7 3s are 21 plus 2 that is equal to 23 by 3 and there is a negative sign here. And last we have 5 4s are 20 and 1 21 by 4. Clear? After putting them in this form, the next step we have to take is we are going to take the LCM of these denominators. So what is the LCM? We will be taking the LCM of 3 5 5 3 3 and 4. So now see beta, I will take the LCM here 5 3 3 4. So first of all, it will go on the table of 2, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 5, 3, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 5s are 60. You multiply all of them, the answer to this is 60. So this 60 is my LCM. Now what I will do, I will make a line and under this line here I will put 60. Which I will take the common LCM of all these fractions now. Now when do you get 60 on the table of 5? 12 5s are 60. That 12 will be multiplied with 19. When you multiply 19 with 12, you get 19 2s are 38 and 19 1s are 19. So you get 228. Clear? So how again I am telling you? 12 5 12s are 60 and 12 multiplied by 19. 9 2s are 80, 19 2s are 38 and 19 1s are 19. So you get this 228. So you will write 228 here. Clear beta? Now on the table of 3 when you divide it with 60, okay, 60 divided by 3 is 20 and 20 multiplied by 20 is 400. 20 into 20 is 400. Again 3 20 20 multiplied by 23, that is equal to minus 460. Last, 20, 60 divided by 5, 4, sorry, 60 divided by 4 is 15, 15 4s are 60, that 15 will be multiplied with 21. Okay? On the table of 15, 15 ones are 15, 1 carry, 15 twos are 30 and 1 31. So we have minus 315. Now better just see that of these sums, of all these numbers, okay, if I say ascending order, okay, ascending means increasing, means from the smallest to the biggest. Now if I say increasing order, you know in negative sign, the number which is looking bigger but has a negative sign has smaller value. Because in the last one I told you when we were writing the integers, when we started writing the negative integers, what we did was 0, then minus 1, minus 2. Now 1, 2 is greater than 1, but minus 2 is less than minus 1. So same way, minus 460 is the least value. Okay? So we will put one small one with a pencil here. We will put 1, that this is the first number that we are going to take. Now second place, again we have to take the negative number, that is 315. Now out of these, this will go in the proper order, because in positive case the number which is the smaller and the one which is the bigger is the bigger. So this number will take the third place and this will take your fourth place. Now what to do? How did you get this number? This number you got from this one. Okay, na? This number is actually, after solving it, simplifying, we got this number from the third place. And what is the third number? Minus 7 by 23. So how I will write? सबसे पहले let me write here the ascending order. Okay, what is my ascending order? The smallest number is minus 7 by 23. Okay, beta. Then second position was this one. So it is minus 5 1 by 4. Right? The third position I got from the first number, that was 3 4 by 5. And the fourth position I got was from this number, which is 6 2 by 3. Okay, beta? So now as you can see that I have written the numbers in ascending order. Now beta, other exam में descending order आ जाता है. So what do you mean by descending order? Descending means decreasing. Okay? So what will happen? Just you have to change the direction. That means the last number will be written first. The second last will be written at the second place. This number will be written at the third place, and the last number will be minus 7 by 23. So you have to just reverse the order. Okay? Ascending say reverse करोगे, you will get your descending order. Okay, beta? Now beta, the topic now is inserting rational numbers between given numbers. The first is insert two rational numbers between 1 by 5 and 1 by 4. Now beta, when you have to insert two rational numbers, I will be using the method which is called the average method. First of all, I will teach you what is the average method. In average method, what you do, when you have to find the first rational number, okay? When you have to find the first rational number, what simply you have to do is, you have to take the sum of these two numbers and multiply it with half. Okay? How do you find average? You add two numbers and divide by 2. So this is what I am doing. I am adding these two numbers and dividing it with 2. So beta, when you will divide it with 2, what you will get? First of all, you will take the LCM of 5 and 4. 5 and 4 LCM will be equal to 20. You will have 4 plus 5. So that will give you 1 over 2 multiplied by 9 over 20. So that will be 9 over 40. Okay? So this beta 9 over 40 is the first rational number that we have got between these two numbers. Now if I have to find the second rational number, what I will do? See here. For the second rational number, we have to follow the same step. What is the step that you have to do? That is half. Again, I said average. That means I will take the half of which numbers now? Now you have already taken one number. You have already found a number between these two numbers. So now I can take the first number, which is 1 by 5, and I will take my second number which I got in the first case. जो हमारा first case में answer आया 9 by 40, I will be taking that number at the second position. Now again the same method to be followed. What you will get? Half bracket start. 5 and 40, the LCM will be equal to 40. 5 8s are 40, you will have 8 here, and here you will have 9. So 9 and 8 becomes 17, and 2 into 40 becomes 80. So the second number becomes 17 by 80. Now बेटा अगर आपको यहाँ पे 2 की बजाय 3 रैशनल नंबर्स आ जाए, सो थर्ड रैशनल नंबर आप कैसे निकाल सकते हो? फॉर द थर्ड रैशनल नंबर बेटा आपने सेम ऐसे करना है हाफ. What you will do, you will take the second number 9 by 40 here, and you will take the last number 1 by 4 here. ठीक है बेटा? So that will give you another. So in this way, average method के साथ we can keep on inserting numbers between given numbers. Okay? अब ये मेथड हम कब फॉलो करते हैं? जब हमें 2 या 3 नंबर्स चाहिए. ठीक है? अगर आपको 2 या 3 नंबर्स चाहिए, if you want 2 or 3 numbers, then you use this method which is called the average method. Now if you want more than 2 numbers, then what to do? 6 numbers, 10 numbers, 60 numbers, maybe 100 also. So what is the second method you will do? Then what you have to do, you simply have to see the first thing here. Like I have here, I have to have 6 rational numbers between these numbers. ठीक है बेटा? Now for these 6 rational numbers, the first thing that I will observe is the LCM same? Now the LCM, the denominator, ठीक है, of these two numbers is same, 9 9. That means now I will see what is the numerator. The numerator here is -5 and here is 2. ठीक है? Now just create a number line in your mind. अपने माइंड में एक नंबर लाइन क्रिएट करके बताओ कि अगर आपके पास यहाँ पे 0 है, यहाँ पे 1 है, यहाँ पे 2 है, तो इसके बीच में you will have -1 here, -2 here, -3, -4, -5. Clear? That means -5 और 2 के बीच में we have so many numbers, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1. ठीक है? और अगर हम इन सबके नीचे 9 लगा दें, so they will become rational numbers between given numbers. So how I will write? So simply I will write 6 rational numbers. 6 rational numbers between -5 by 9, 2 by 9 are. क्या लिखते हैं? सबसे पहले ये नंबर देखो, -4, ठीक है, and denominator you will write 9 in all the cases. Next, -3 by 9, -2 by 9, -1 by 9, 0 by 9, 1 by 9. Because 2 was already given, so you cannot take 2. So in between this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 rational numbers you have created beta between -5 by 9 and 2 by 9. ठीक है? अब ध्यान से देखो, अगर इसकी जगह अगर आपको बस 6 नंबर्स की बजाय यहाँ पे 60 रैशनल नंबर्स आ जाए, ठीक है, अगर आपके पास क्वेश्चन चेंज होके यहाँ पे आ जाए 60 रैशनल नंबर्स, तो क्या होगा? यू हैव टू क्रिएट अ गैप नाउ. जब तक आपके पास गैप नहीं होगा आप उसमें नंबर्स इंसर्ट नहीं कर सकते. So how to create that gap? I'll tell you. And beta, this is a question which is important for 9th class point of view also. So क्या करना है? If you want 60 rational numbers, so बहुत सिंपल है बेटा. आपने इसमें क्या करना है? -5 by 9 को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करो. 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करो. जब आप -5 by 9 को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, ये आपके पास -50/90 बन जाएगा. क्लियर बेटा? और ऐसे ही इफ यू मल्टीप्लाई 2 by 9 with 10, तो आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा? यू विल गेट 20/90. अब आप अपने ब्रेन में देखो कि यू हैव अ ह्यूज नंबर लाइन, राइट, जिसमें आपके पास -50 से लेके +20 तक के बीच में नंबर्स हैं. तो आप इसके बीच में जितने मर्जी नंबर्स लिख सकते हो. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, देयरफॉर व्हिच विल बी द नंबर्स? यू विल राइट 60 रैशनल नंबर्स. कौन से हो सकते हैं? हम डैश 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 करके लिख देंगे. आर रैशनल नंबर्स आर -50 से उस साइड चले जाओ, टुवर्ड्स द राइट साइड. सो यू राइट -49 by 90, -48 by 90, -47 by 90, -46 by 90, -45 by 90. ऐसे करके लिख सकते हो, राइट. अब देखो, जब आप -49 से 1 तक जाओगे, -1 तक जाओगे, तो आपके पास 49 नंबर्स आ जाएंगे. आपको कितने चाहिए? 60. सो आपको 11 और चाहिए. सो वो 11 आप कहाँ से लिखोगे? आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा? डैश 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 Dash means इसके बीच में -44, -43, -42 all are coming and उसके बाद जब आप 0 पे पहुंच जाओगे तो इसके बीच में आपके पास कोई नंबर 0/49 भी आएगा, सॉरी 0/90 भी आएगा। और जब आप 0/90 पे पहुंचोगे तो 0 से लेके 49 तक आपके पास कितने नंबर्स होंगे? 50 नंबर्स यू हैव गॉट। नाउ यू वांट 10 मोर, तो 10 मोर कौन से होंगे? 1/90, 2/90, 3/90 and so on up to write it, you can up to write it up to 10/90. So this is the last number 10/90. So beta, what I want to show you is that when you have to get numbers between numbers, you basically have to create a gap between those numbers so that you can insert as many numbers as you can, as you require. 10 चाहिए 10 insert कर लो, 100 चाहिए 100 हो जाएंगे. So you need not to write every number. When you put dash dash dash, we know that you know which numbers are going to be inserted between these numbers. Okay beta, hope you are clear with the concepts.